Sup with it. So yesterday, Jagex did the Winter Summit where they talked about all the proposed updates for 2023. One of them included an official level 3 game mode and a 10 HP game mode. I wanted to talk about the level 3 game mode today. I want to explain what is going on because it's actually quite confusing. We were very confused last night. There's a million different discussions going on. We spoke to Mod Dylan just to try and figure out the details of this shit. And I want to just have a succinct video out there just to explain exactly what this update entails, both for you, whether you want to play it or not. Most importantly, please check the date of this video because if you're watching this in the future, from my perspective, then this information may be outdated. And as always, they update stuff and change proposals and whatever. So in Horatio fashion, I will just be rambling, but I have provided a slideshow for you all to talk through what the hell is going on. So, official account builds, level 3 man modes, whatever you want to call it. Now, you have two options. Let's say it passes the poll. You have two options. You can either do absolutely nothing. This is option one. You do absolutely nothing, and everything stays the same. Your account is still level 3. You don't have any. Literally nothing changes. It's just what your account is now, and that's something that everyone can choose. If you're level 3 or not, literally, you can choose not to play this game mode. It is entirely optional, which is very good for some people because the fact that you've chosen not to play this game mode is in itself a status symbol for certain purists, and that might be desirable to some. The second option is you opt in to this game mode, to level 3 man mode or 10 HP pure mode or whatever you want to call it. There's a few perks of doing this. So one, you have an XP lock turned on, which is essentially if you it just locks your combat XP. So if you attack stuff or do quests that give combat XP, you do not get that combat XP. There's a little caveat to that, which will come in a sec. But essentially, you will stay level 3 forever, and you'll get on the new level 3 high scores, which is wonderful. Now, the very moment that you opt into this game mode, you become a pristine level 3. This is a shitty artist impression of, maybe I'll zoom in a bit. Oh, there we go. There we go. This is not what it looks like, but that's just the artist impression that I did in MS Paint. If you're an Iron Man or an Ultimate Iron Man, you actually get to choose. We've confirmed that you'll be able to choose which symbol you have. You can either have your Iron Man symbol or this new pristine level 3 symbol. Now, like I said, as soon as you opt into this game mode, you become pristine level 3, and there's a little asterisk here. And that's because you can then become a scuffed level 3, which is not the official name again. Um, so if you become a pristine level 3 by opting in, then you do quests that give combat XP or attack stuff. Maybe let's say you go and cannon some rock crabs, right? You're going to get a load of potential combat XP. Now, you won't actually get this combat XP because you'll still be level 3, but the combat XP you would have gotten is stored somewhere in the system, and it knows how much combat XP you would have gotten, and so you'll lose your pristine status and you'll have a different symbol that I'm just calling scuffed level 3. Whether you got a combat stat up by accident or intentional, whatever. If you got enough combat XP that would have leveled a combat stat, then you will now be this scuffed level 3. Um, you will still be on the same high scores as the people who are pristine level 3s, which I'm not a huge fan of right now. But that's basically the difference. What's the next one? Oh, I can't go. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So scuff level 3s will have combat XP lock forever. However, if at any point you choose to opt out again, so you're like, fuck this game mode, I don't want this symbol, I don't want to be level 3 anymore, I don't want to be on the high scores, whatever. As soon as you opt out, all the combat XP that you would have gained, just you gain it there and then. So if you stay at Rock Crabs for an hour, then you'll get this scuff level 3 symbol, a bunch of hidden range XP, and then as soon as you opt out, all that range XP gets dumped in your account, and then you'll be level 20 or whatever. That's basically how it works. Um, I'll go to this slide. So this is what you are now, which is normal Hooray for J level 3. If you choose to opt in, then you get the high scores, this pristine symbol, and combat XP lock. And as long as I don't get enough combat XP to level, I can opt out at any point. Both of these accounts will still be level 3, and it's wonderful. But as soon as I get enough combat XP to potentially level me, then I become the scuffed level 3. And then if I opt out, I won't go back to being a regular level 3. I'd be whatever combat level I end up being. Um, so long story short, you do not have to play this game mode. You can stay as the top one here. Um, if you do choose to play this game mode, you'll get this symbol of pristine level 3. I want to emphasize that this, as it stands, this idea of pristine level 3 is fundamentally exactly the same as not opting in. You'll have exactly the same restrictions. The only additional thing you'll have is being this pristine level 3 is like having a fail safe. So if you do fuck up and get combat XP, you'll stay level 3, but you'll have a status symbol that you are a scuff level 3. Some people would rather get level 4, but I personally would rather be the scuff level 3. I still haven't decided what sort of if I'm going to play this game mode or not, but I'm just here to explain what's going on. Um, so I hope that all makes sense. I have just been rambling because I've had a coffee, and that's how it goes, and I can't be bothered to type all this up. Um, but yeah, there's a couple of misc things. Let's go to the misc thing. Um, yeah, so if let's say you already fucked up and you've got 3 prayer or whatever, and you're already what we would call a scuff level 3. Well, in the eyes of Jagex, you're not a scuff level 3. If you're still level 3 combat, no matter what combat stats you've actually trained, if you opt in, you will become the pristine level 3. You will get the fancy this yellow one that I just made up. So that means if you fucked up at some point, you can still be a pristine level 3 in the eyes of God, which may be nice for you, maybe something that you want. So you don't have to be level 1 in all combat stats to be able to opt into this. There are 2 options when you like that have been proposed, choosing Skiller Pure or 10 HP Pure, and there's a load of tick boxes on what combat XP you can lock. But if you choose Skiller Pure, then all these combat stats are automatically locked, and you can't unlock them. So I need to zoom in a bit. Um, yeah, if you choose Skiller Pure, you you have all your combat XP locked, guaranteed. If you choose 10 HP pure, you can like pick and choose which ones you lock because some people train all their combat stats except HP, and some people are like attack pures or range and magic pures or whatever, and you can choose to lock the other combat XP um, if you want. Um, yeah, currently any account build can vote on the poll, which I'm a bit apprehensive about. So mains can vote on this, and whoever. And history shows that any sort of poll that's for limited accounts, whether it's like Pures or Iron Man or whatever, or like even PvP updates, it'll just always get downvoted to oblivion. And excuse me, and that kind of sucks. So I'd personally like it if only level 3s and 10 HP Pures will be able to vote on this update, similar to how Iron Man, um, only Iron Man can vote on Iron Man updates because it only concerns them. So, um, if this poll fails, I would like it to be because the broader level 3 10 HP community do not want this, rather than just people who it doesn't affect don't want it. We will have separate high scores, the level 3s and 10 HPs, but there won't be separate high scores for like scuffed or non-scuffed. So there'll just be one high scores of scuffed and pristine level 3s, and then another one for scuffed and pristine 10 HPs. Currently, this may change. Um, and yeah, like I said, if you opt in, it allows you to play exactly how you would do normally, but you get a safety net of gaining some combat XP if you do that by mistake, and still be level 3 if you want. And yeah, there's quite a lot of massive things that's open up. So we can access Cannon Fist, we can get Lumberjack, you can Cannon Slayer, which is crazy OP. Um, and yeah, that's kind of wild. I think this is the end of my presentation. Yeah, there we go. So I'll leave it with that. Um, my personal thoughts on this are when when it was talked about at the summit, I was like, what the fuck? This is way too OP. Who asked for this? No one wanted this. I just want a fun weapon, bro, and I think I still stand by that. I just want a guaranteed way of hitting zero personally, because that's what I want for my account, really. Um, and it was all a bit just, oh my god, there's so much stuff. But after sleeping on it and reflecting and talking to people, I think in general, I am down for this update. I definitely want some changes before, if I can, if we can influence this, then I'd want some changes. I think the quest, being able to lock quest XP rewards is fucking overpowered, personally. Um, but the reason why I'm sold on this update, maybe not as it stands, is just because of this opt-in and opt-out process. Like, if you if you don't want to play this game mode, you don't have to. And it's still, the lack of a symbol is itself a status symbol in a way. So if you think, fuck this XP lock, fuck this snowflake shit, I don't need high scores, whatever, I don't want anything to do with it, you can still do that. And it won't impact it won't be like you're missing out because you you don't have this symbol which shows that you've not engaged in this XP lock process, and the lack of a symbol is status in itself. But for those who do want to play with XP lock, then it's just essentially a brand new game mode called XP lock level 3 and XP lock 10 HP, um, which some people may want. I'm still on the fence. I don't know what I'd rather do. I personally like the idea of um, just fucking getting boss pets on level 3, even if it's like, it's a scuff level 3. Um, but yeah, I'm not sure yet. There's going to be a lot of changes to come in the near future, I imagine. Um, so yeah, I hope this made sense. If it didn't, my bad. Uh, I can't be asked to edit a video and put all the production value into other stuff. But yeah, leave a comment or join our Discord and ask questions, whatever. We'll be discussing this probably forever until the update comes out. Yeah, cheers.